Welcome everyone, we are the Grin brothers and we're continuing our playthrough of Sly Raccoon.
So you remember those monkeys, Liam?
Yeah. Oh, we have to go back to the monkeys.
Monkeys? Can't, that's, don't want to. Oh wait, hold on. No, that's the wrong button.
Oh, but yeah.
Stickiest
live for World Cup football!
Good old footy ball.
Yeah, so something to mention, it's just a small thing, because I've got so little else to otherwise mention. Watched the game explain Derek's Pokemon Plan Nuzlocke last night. I think I missed the last 10 minutes of it, but I was getting so tired and I needed the laptop to rest to upload a 30-minute video to give us time to...
Everyone died.
Yeah. Well, despite all of our warnings, and to be fair, someone did say, look out for the red person, and it's like, yeah, well, the red person isn't red on the overworld sprite, so that wasn't a very good warning, but everyone was warning Derek to watch out. But it was the unfortunate case that when other people were coming around and asked, so how's the Pokemon kid doing? And we had to tell him, his Gabite's dead.
What happened to it?
And people were like, what killed it? Was it Maylene and Lucario? And we'll go, no, it was a Goldeen.
What?
The most notorious trainer of death in Pokemon, in the Pokemon Diamond, Pearl and Platinum. Probably the most notorious trainer of death before they decided to give a couple to Furfos. Is a PI detective trainer who has a level 30 Goldeen with Horn Drill.
Oh.
And he only ever uses Horn Drill until he's out of PP. First move is always Horn Drill.
Amazing. And he landed it.
Yep. Nibble the Gabite, the Pokemon I got to name, is dead.
Yep. That's why you shouldn't name Pokemon. They're either unknowns or dead.
Nah, it does seem that way. Well, one's a Silcoon, so...
Next you'll get to name a Smeagol.
In fact, Derek in general just didn't have much luck in that stream. He was searching for a Pokemon, and he finally found a Houndour. He then used Roar.
Is there not like a clause for that?
No. It's a case of, you get hit by Roar or Whirlwind, tough luck.
That seems pretty dumb.
Like, the thing is, he could have had another Pokemon, but his personal rule is that he doesn't use any of the Pokemon he won the championship with, basically. If he beat the Elite Four with them, or if he beat or if he beat the end game bonus content with them, he doesn't count that. He counts it that Pokemon is excluded. For instance, that's why he hasn't caught any Crobats, because he had a Crobat in his Gold and Silver Elite Four defeating squad.
Makes sense.
But the other Pokemon he found in the area was Rhyhorn, but he had a Rhydon when he took on Red in Gold and Silver Nuzlocke. He basically went through that Nuzlocke of his, well, after losing many of his Pokemon, he went through that Nuzlocke throughout most of it in the end, with only like 5 Pokemon.
Amazing.
Because he had been training up an Umbreon, but Rage of Lake of Rage, and that poor thing. And I think he kind of got too depressed after the amount of time it took for him to train that, Eevee to an Umbreon.
That's because everyone told him to pick a fight with the Gyarados.
Yeah, instead of just destroying it, they said no, try and catch it.
Which was a terrible idea.
But yeah, on the plus side, it seems to be that he has no problem at all with the gym leaders, because although there were some close calls, because all of Maylene's Pokemon have Rock Tomb for to be some anti-flying types there. But otherwise, he defeated the Maylene without losing a single Pokemon, and he's not lost a single Pokemon in a gym leader battle, just everywhere else. He did actually eventually catch the Houndour, because he caught the Houndour in the next route.
Yeah.
Where I believe it actually loses its Roar. And he's currently got for his 6th member of his team. He was considering his Gengar he got, but honestly the Gengar hadn't done too well in the mailing fight at all, really. I mean, not helped by the fact that it was, you know, it hasn't got a special move. You know, so it's using Shadow Punch to try and defeat fighting types. But no, he's currently got himself a Porygon 2 on his team, named Twitch.
Well, that's pretty decent.
So it's an interesting choice. Yeah, he was in the midst of taking on the restaurant, so before I stopped watching. Yeah, that was his Nuzlocke stream. Listens to techno. Apparently there's an ape there with hairy palms. Never would have believed that, would you?
I mean, they don't have hairy palms.
Apius sordium. Not quite sure that's the proper Latin name for an ape, but fair enough.
Alright, so I've got 5 bottles left to get.
Yeah.
I don't know where they are.
Have you tried further on?
I mean, I can.
Don't jump on a monkey's head. Maybe inside the building. Although I think you might have been on top of that earlier. Inside that earlier.
Kill you like I killed everyone else.
Apparently you can crawl round.
Yeah,
Or go up.
that's to get around this guy. So you can kill him and then go up.
Hmm. Well, so now just try going up, see.
Well, yeah.
Can't go down underneath it.
The levels are pretty repeatable, so...
Yeah. Go the opposite way to that then.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, well, over here. You anything to mention about, or should I bring up my next subject, which is
What
a
were
bit
we
of a lengthier-
talking about?
You were talking about the Pokemon Let's Go event thing.
Oh yeah, the Pokemon Go event.
The 3-hour-long day.
Yeah. I want to get another shiny Eevee, so I want to trade it.
Which I struggle to fit my events in 24 hours. I can't imagine trying to fit in your whole day in 3 hours.
Yeah, it's really not the smartest thing they've ever done. And that's impressive given some of the things they've done. The fact that hitboxes are completely broken. Like, I can understand why they don't have battles.
They're apparently getting battles in by against each other by the end of the year as their plan.
No, I meant like
Wild Pokemon battles.
Yeah, I can understand why they don't have that on mobile. It's the idea is you can just do this stuff quickly on the go.
Yeah.
The battles would be a bit time consuming. Why they don't have them in Let's Go is beyond me. Because, I mean, people are pretty dumb, but...
Well, Niantic are clearly involved. They're obviously not the ones making the game still, though. So it's still either Game Freak or Genus Seniority.
That's the end.
Oh, did you find that other bottle then, or...?
No. So... I didn't even find the
Because we
safe.
have not heard those monkeys enough.
I don't know where the safe is either. I think I know where the bottles are, but it's a matter of getting to them.
Yeah.
You're dead. Bye. Thanks for the horseshoe, I guess. That's
So yeah, is that all you have to say about that then? Or...
yeah, it's done. I'm looking forward to Let's Go Eevee.
You do that.
Because it looks cute. And you
It does look cute.
cannot-
Until then they decided to forever ruin Pikachu and Eevee.
By giving them haircuts. It's amazing. If anything, I'm more upset I can't just evolve them.
I just like the sort of whole joke of it'll be even more annoying if that rumor is true of, you know, Raichu and the Eevee evolution suddenly having mega forms as well.
Yeah.
Again, I you know, I do feel that Eevee is a really odd choice, given that, you know, do you really care for Eevee? I mean, it's interesting trying to use an Eevee on its own, but it doesn't even learn the moves that work well for it.
I mean, Eevee's cute.
I mean, like, Swift, I think, works a lot better for it than a lot of the, like takedown or anything like that.
Eevee's cute.
And the only stat Eevee has is special defense.
But
he's weak to flying types. Not hardly known for their special defense, special attacks.
Yeah. The problem Eevee has is... Pikachu's cute. I like Raichu more than Pikachu, but Raichu generally isn't as cute as Pikachu.
Furthermore, there's the case of, you know, Pikachu's had a lot of promotion in the anime as Pikachu.
Yeah, people have an excuse to, you know, not evolve it, I guess. It's something they've done, but they can have their excuse. Eevee's cute. It's literally all it's going for Eevee, because it's terrible, let's be honest. But it's cute. But
the evolutions.
So are the evolutions. Flareon's cute, Vaporeon's cute, Jolteon, it's debatably cute. Wow, that was a good double jump there, Sly.
And apparently Sylveon is a menace that terrifies everyone.
Sylveon has flesh lips. What isn't adorable about that? Like, they're all cute, so there's literally no point in keeping Eevee as Eevee.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, okay, fair enough, that worked. The new solution to my problems!
Get wrecked.
I was about to say, you could use the invisibility and walk up to him, but... honestly, that way of just, you know, running and assaulting them was a lot quicker. But yeah, the thing I wanted to talk about is one that I've had on my list for, like, I think, like, it was... dear gosh, I think further back than even... yeah, I think back on the Senran Kagura Peach Beach Splash thing.
Amazing.
I think it was actually the last of... it was the thing I prepared for the last episode to talk about. But, there ended up being a bit of an argument on the internet, and I think it's concerning Angry Joe. I think it was concerning Angry Joe.
I mean, when has there not been an argument on the internet?
But it's about Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh.
If I recall, I think it was Angry Joe, but I don't know precisely, so I'm just going to say a reviewer. It's definitely someone from YouTube, though. So, a YouTube reviewer has been asked to review Kingdom Hearts 3. That person has agreed to review Kingdom Hearts 3. Said person, however, has said, I have not actually played any of the other Kingdom Hearts games, and for the sake of a single review, for a game that I don't normally play, I am not going to go and review the previous... I am not going to play the previous games.
Seems pretty reasonable.
However, people have been complaining, saying how can the person give a proper judgment for a review of Kingdom Hearts 3, given it's a very story-focused series, and very story-emphasized series, when you proceed to not know anything about the story of the previous games. And in turn, there will be big problems in the review where, you know, things won't make sense and it can simply be explained because you haven't played the previous games. That's what the argument is about. Basically, whether a person needs to have played the previous games in order to do a review, particularly for a story-based JRPG.
You just review it based on the merits as an actual game.
Yes, but honestly, my biggest point as to why I think that is a perfectly valid thing to do in the story-focused Kingdom Hearts 3. There's tons of arguments for it, but I think the biggest reason as to why it sounds perfectly okay is because there will be people who are playing it without any knowledge of the previous games.
Yeah.
Because Kingdom Hearts 3 is releasing on the Xbox One.
Oh yeah.
These Microsoft systems have never had any of the Kingdom Hearts games. There is an audience of people who will play Kingdom Hearts 3 without any understanding of the previous Kingdom Hearts games.
Yeah,
because they won't have played them.
Not even like
I think it's in there.
It's not even like they released the catch-up ones.
Yeah. No.
That's just a pit.
And to be fair, Kingdom Hearts series as a whole, you know, it's split across multiple games. Like, people are saying, oh, why isn't Kingdom Hearts on the Switch? Well, even if it was, you're missing Birth by Sleep, the Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, you know, there's still tons of games you're missing out on. your knowledge of the Kingdom Hearts series if you've stuck to your systems of choice, which not everyone else can afford multiple systems. Like, honestly, at that point, you're thinking video game systems, despite what you may think, are a luxury item. You know, you don't need them. They are entertainment. So to have more than one is already pretty good going. Like I'm lucky in that I did have enough money to afford both a Wii U and an Xbox One. So I did get both.
Where's the safe?
And particularly because, you know, games such as Sunset Overdrive, Ori and the Blind Forest, and of course Fable Legends was really interesting me in the Xbox One.
Yeah.
But, you know, there'll be people who don't. You know, like, I never played Galgun 1 because I don't particularly collect for the PS3 and all that. But I had a great time playing Galgun 2.
Yeah. The thing is, you can play a game and judge it based on its merit as, believe it or not,
The individual game.
Because, believe it or not, the primary reason to play a game is not
gameplay.
a story, it's gameplay. Like, a good story helps, don't get me wrong, I enjoy a good story. But that's not what the focus should be in a game.
Although it's pretty funny some cases you could bring up. Okay, I'm here to play this David Cage game based purely on its gameplay. Are you sure? Are you really sure? To the point where I've removed all story content from it before I play it.
Oh, there's the
there
safe. Now where are the last two bottles?
Try cracking open the vases?
I don't think vases have bottles.
The thing is, I'd look it up with the YouTube here on the laptop, but in this weather it doesn't do too well trying to open up the YouTube and also record at the same time.
Alright, so that counts as a pit, because apparently Sly can't go more than 3 centimeters of a drop.
I just find the whole, you know, like they're saying, you know, people are saying like then the reviewers are not doing a full job if they're not going in with a full understanding of the game, because they can't comment on all of its benefits. But as I said, there's a whole game. It's releasing on the Xbox One, so there's a whole audience who will benefit from having an understanding of a reviewer who hasn't played the other games.
Yeah.
You know, who
Besides, it's Kingdom Hearts.
Is it worth getting if I've not played any of the previous games? That's actually a question a lot of people end up asking. Is it worth getting this game if I haven't played the previous entries?
On top of that, I don't think these people understand that it's Kingdom Hearts. Even playing the other games, you don't understand the plot because it's Kingdom Hearts.
And on that note, the other argument I'd say in favour of this YouTube reviewer doing just the Kingdom Hearts 3 review is, weirdly enough, ProZD.
What?
ProZD's video. Kind of pinpoint that there is a good audience of fans who I do believe have the mindset of do you believe in the light of the darkness win? And I believe the light will be the one. Oh, this is so boring. Mike Krasowski!
Well, yeah, that's the
You know, there's people who will be just in it for just, hey, a Disney character popped up. They won't care about the story of the Kingdom Hearts specific stuff. They just want to play a game where they see Disney characters pop up.
But Aqua did get naughted.
I must admit that was sad for me, but that's because I've played Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, and I like the characters of Birth by Sleep.
I do as well.
Except Ventus, although Ventus did redeem himself with that one.
At least I have friends!
Like, that is the best comeback!
Yeah, the biggest issue with Birth by Sleep is they're kind of more interesting than... Like... What is Sora's, like, defining personality?
Happy?
Yeah. That's it.
Like, Ventus does that, but in a more 3D manner.
Yeah, he actually has, like, no offense to Sora, I'm sure they developed him, I just didn't really care.
That was a weird thing about Ventus. I didn't like Ventus when he, weirdly enough, when he was hanging out with Aqua and Terra. My favourite part of Ventus was when he ended up hanging out with Hercules and Zack.
I like to watch him struggle on his own. The monkeys are also all just dead now.
And he said, that's nice to know. You know, that I felt that really embellished his character a lot better, where I feel he kind of just, you know, felt very unimportant by next to Terra and Aqua.
Because he was unimportant.
With
a lack of better ways to put it.
You know, he doesn't stand out next to him.
I like Aqua a lot.
I like Terra. I must not give in to the darkness. I gave in to the darkness. Don't worry, this time I won't give in to the darkness. I gave in to the darkness. To be fair, you win all your fights when you give in to the darkness.
Yeah, really, the game just made a massive point as to why you should give in to the darkness, and Xehanort isn't.
I thought I saw something around the corner there.
Xehanort's not.
Oh no, you already did that, didn't you?
Xehanort's not even really that much of a bad guy because he has an actual point. Yeah, how about we just have like a decent balance of this stuff?
Would be handy.
It's why kind of like in WoW Legion.
You mean Morally Grey?
No, it's Battle for WoW Legion, which was written by an Illidan fanboy. And as much as
really selling me on this, you know.
As much as I don't care about Illidan, it did have quite possibly one of my favourite scenes.
Yeah.
Because of course they're fighting the Burning Legion, and they get like a message from the Naru saying, well, they get a message from a paladin who's stuck in space.
As you do.
And basically the prime Naru that's still alive wants to bless Illidan so he can use the power of the light to take Sagaris down.
Yeah.
Because they basically decide in the end Sagaris' body is going to be the prison for... Illidan's body is going to be the prison for Sagaris.
Yeah.
And like the light's always been hyped up as the good guys.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, and I hate that in general.
Yeah.
And then Naru starts like purging Illidan of the demonic powers he has and turning him into a vessel of light.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'll cleanse you of these scars, kind of thing. And Illidan's response, because it's not giving him a choice, it's literally like bound him and is like forcefully purging him. It's like, I will cleanse you of these scars. Illidan's response is, I am my scars! Shoots a laser beam and blows it up.
As you do.
And honestly, actually, like that, it's a really cool cutscene. But I also really like how Prophet Valen was there, and he's, you know, the Prophet of the Light, leader of the Draenei, a priest that uses the power of the light.
Yeah,
he just doesn't react. He just turns around and walks away. Like, the Naru exploded. My god is dead. Oh well. The only guy that reacts.
Don't leave the oven on.
The only guy that reacts is Space Paladin, who runs up and is like, "You doomed us all!" And Illidan makes a point of being like, "Look, this is not just one person wins a war. We're literally an entire army of people. You're banking all your hopes on me. We have an army."
That was when someone other than the Illidan fanboy got on the staff.
Like, come on, guys, please stop.
Yeah, we're over 20 minutes in and watching you swing back and forth. So how about we find these balls off screen?
Please. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't know where they are.
Cheer, everyone!